Reformed Church in America, Christian to the people of Oman, missionary. Under orders from God and prepared by prayer and training, Dr. Tomes and his family arrived in the Middle East in 1931. Over the next 40 years, they gave their lives to join that company of men and women everywhere whose task it is to do the Master's work. Dr. Tomes' term as missionary was one of change. Oil was discovered first in Kuwait, later in Bahrain, then throughout the Middle East. A new spirit of nationalism rose, adding more problems to the already difficult task of communicating the good news to the Muslims. Standards of living around the world were raised, making the poor health conditions of undeveloped nations such as Oman stand out more acutely. Supporting Christians began to question some aspects of mission work. This also changed the spirit and style of missionary endeavor around the world. Dr. Tomes' work in Oman spanned 4 decades of such radical change. He reminisced about his life in Oman in an interview recorded shortly before his death.
The country looks forbidding and severe and desolate, but these people are very friendly people. The food comes mostly from the sea. The Omanis use nets and lines and hooks, and this is a very inefficient way to harvest the great riches of the sea. Their date gardens, their date palms provide dates, and this is their second source of food. Third source of food is their goats and sheep, as well as rice, which is imported, and a certain amount of wheat, which is raised. There are areas where the land is rich if they get rains. On the high mountains in the interior, they get a higher rainfall, and this water flows down to the valleys and is caught in the springs, and the ancient Persians built underground waterways. They're called pelegs in the country, and there you have the beautiful oases where the fruit trees grow. Muscat is considered by some people the hottest country in the world. I think one of the stories that describe the constant heat of the summer is that the Dykes were once given a hen as a present, and they put it in a little room under the house, and they had it for their Sunday noon dinner. A couple of weeks